eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
The Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and online at WGNSradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Well, all right. Good morning, everybody.
Fine top of the morning.
Good
to
morning,
you,
Avett Lane. And our special guest this morning, y'all, is Mr. DeLynn Christian. Morning, DeLynn.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning?
I'll tell you what, we got to wish Johnny B safe travels. He's on his way to the Nashville airport to pick up family that have flown back in from a little trip. So, Johnny B, if you're listening in, buddy, you be safe out there and give your family a hug for us here. And
enjoy the traffic.
Yeah. And speaking of DeLynn and Avett, Johnaroo is coming up.
Yeah.
And that's May
The 11th.
the 11th, and that's out at Johnny B's beautiful farm in Sparta, Tennessee, right on the Caney Fork River.
Yep.
And
I'm looking forward to that. I got
Yeah.
to ask if I could be part of the band, so
Yeah.
I feel kind of
It's gonna be
important.
good.
yeah, they have Frito chili pies, hot dogs, and all kinds of drinks. And he happened to book it when I already had a gig, so y'all going to have to do it without me this year. But it's going to be a good time, and hopefully the weather's good for you guys. But it's a beautiful place, DeLynn.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
That's
You're
cool.
going to love it.
That's cool.
And that's May the 11th.
May the 11th.
Right. And Avett, his jazz band at Hot Springs is off this coming Wednesday.
coming
But
Wednesday.
you're back the following
back.
Wednesday.
We're back.
And guys, if
They
you're
were-
into jazz, they're incredible.
They were on last week, that's for sure.
Thank
Awesome.
That was really cool.
Really good. And tonight at Hot Springs, the line dance party is back.
you guys. Yeah.
Hosted by Hot Springs and my
Y'all do
group,
the
Rock and
electric
Culture.
slide. Y'all do the electric slide.
Dude, we do it all. I mean, we do it all, and it's a great time. It's $10 at the door, or you can still buy your tickets online. That's tonight at Hot Springs from, we say 7 to 10, but usually it's about 9:30 when we're wrapping it up. But hey, who knows? Might go till 10 tonight. And DeLynn, you got any gigs coming up?
I got Sunday, pretty much.
That's right, the
Sunday,
jam
the
band.
Jam Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be interesting. We're going to be outside.
for the first time.
first time.
New stage, and we'll see how that goes.
New
It'll be
PA?
good. Everybody bring a lawn chair. I was talking to Matt about that Wednesday night.
Oh,
He
yeah, that's
said,
right.
That's a
Bring
good
a lawn
idea.
chair and bring a picnic, bring the family, bring the dog.
And with the cooling
Bring the
down,
cat
it
if
should
they're
be
on
a perfect
leash.
Sunday to be outside. We're going to be like in the mid 60s. So it should be super good. And speaking of Matt, guys, we gotta give a shout out to Matt. The short time he's been the new manager at Hot Springs, he has put in there more local bands than they
Yeah.
ever have since they've opened up.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So Matt, thanks, buddy, and all you great guys at Hot Springs for supporting the local groups. And speaking of local groups, my good friends, the Cooter River Band, are at Hank's tomorrow night, which is another place DeLynn
Yeah,
likes.
I'm there next Tuesday.
Yeah, so they're at Hank's tomorrow night. Cooter River Band. That's Kenny Pruitt and Sharon Carey and Mr. Mike. Just
Oh,
great
yeah,
folks,
extra
man.
good people.
I got that gig because my mom was getting her hair done next door before Ken opened up. And she got done with the haircut, and she walked in, and Ken, the owner, is putting up ceiling fans, and it's still under construction. She goes, "What y'all doing here?" So we're putting in a honky-tonk. She goes, "You need to hire my son because he's a honky-tonk singer." And and she talked his ear off for 20 minutes, and I'm sure he laughed. It was very nice. And she called me up. She said, "DeLynn, you need to go up there to Hanks and talk to Ken because he's gonna hire you." I'm like, "Mom, are you kidding me?" So I get my car from Woodbury, cruise up there, and I walk in the door, and Ken's up there putting up another ceiling fan. And I walked in and said, "Hey, I'm DeLynn. I play music." He goes, "I think I just met your mother." I said, yeah, you did. I said, "Here's my CD and my song." He goes, "No, I don't even want to see any of that." He goes, "I'm just going to hire you because your mom said to hire you." So,
Right.
thanks, Mom. 3 years later, twice a month, that's all you can ask for. I just unplugged myself.
And another fine musician
That's
who
with
decided to
us.
come with DeLynn and hang out with us is Roland Justice.
Roland Justice.
Roland Justice is in the house.
Yes, indeed.
Roland, what you got coming up, buddy?
I'm glad you asked. On Friday, next Friday, and the last 2 Fridays in May, I'll be playing at the Lunch on the Plaza over here, just across the street.
Oh, nice.
It's between 11 and 1, and it's a little event and food trucks, and it's a cool thing. So
Cool.
Awesome. I'm glad to see everybody's working.
That's right.
That is a good thing.
Roland keeps all my guitars in check. He's a fine employee of Gibson Guitars, so that's a local business as well. Let's start one out with the John Prine tune.
Let's do
Out
it.
of G. She was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol, and I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. Well, she pressed her chest against me about the time the jukebox broke. Yeah, she gave me a peck on the back of the neck. These are the words she spoke. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, move to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I was sitting at the table, or just acting real naive, 'cause I knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the bar room and she did the hoochie coo. Yeah, she sang her song all night long, telling us what to do. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, move to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I was young and hungry. I was about to leave that place, when just as I was leaving, well, she looked me in the face. She said, "You must know the answer." I said, "No, but I'll give it a try." And at this very day, we've been living our way. Here is the reason why. We blew up her TV, threw away her paper, moved to the country, built us a home, had a lot of children, fed them on peaches. We all found Jesus on our own. We all found Jesus on our own.
All right.
Ah,
Yeah.
mighty John Prine. Yeah, I'm going to be doing my John Prine tribute at Uncle Dave Macon Days, which they have moved to Hop Springs.
Yes, you are.
Which is going to be a great venue for that. So I know my guitar player Rick Waters coming in from Columbus, and I think my bass player Phil Maneri is coming in from Columbus, Ohio to do it. If not, we're going to call Avent and get them to work on it.
Yeah, it's good that they're bringing that back to the borough.
It sure is.
And there again, Hot Springs is opening up their arms to
Yep.
local stuff, and awesome. And yeah, that Friday night we can't say the dates yet until they're ironed down. Even though we've been told the dates, I can't advertise the dates yet, but it will be in September. And the first Friday night of the Uncle Dave Macon's Roots Rendezvous.
Yes, right.
Roots Rendezvous is going to be the Dewdrop Jamboree, the Friday night to kick off the whole thing, and then all during the day Saturday, we've got a couple of bluegrass bands. We've got DeLynn, I believe Shane Douglas is going to be doing some blues, and then Rockin' Country is going to end the Saturday night with a lawn dance night. So be listening for it. It's going to be happening back in the borough, and we're so glad. Thanks, Hot Springs.
If you have not been out to Hop Springs, you've definitely got to check it out. And, you know, Uncle Dave, his homestead is a mile from there.
Oh, really?
You know, where he grew up, where the old Murfreesboro Highway is, where it dead ends now, like if you're going up to Handlebars and all that. That house right on the corner there is where Uncle Dave Macon lived. and used to. You could hear Uncle Dave Macon on his wagon when he'd go to Nashville, playing his fiddle and his banjo and singing, taking his whatever he was growing at the time to market, you know. And that was the only highway. That old highway is the only
First
way to
I
get to
heard of
Nashville.
that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's over in the graveyard across the road from the old house.
Yeah, right.
And there's
Well,
some
a lot of
tales
history
about
there.
Uncle Dave that
How cool is that?
We would have had the
That are
Grand Ole Opry.
wonderful.
You know, you wouldn't have the Grand Ole Opry if it wasn't for Uncle
no,
Without a
first superstar they called him.
Dave. Yeah, very true. Let's try another prime tune out of C. Everything's where it's supposed to be. That's what they say.
People's key.
Got a different belt, 1/4 inch off, and
We called Dylan the harmonica slinger.
ain't got nobody sitting in my doorway. Ain't got no loose change, just a hanging around my jeans. If you know somebody, won't you send them my way? I could use some help here with a can of pork and beans. I can see your back porch if I close my eyes now. I can hear the train track, do the laundry on the line. Yeah, I'm thinking it's your business. You don't have to answer. I'm knocking on your screen door in the summertime. Once had a family till they up and left me. Nothing but an 8-track, another side of George Jones. I was in high cotton, banging on my 6-string, kicking in the trash cans, walking skin and bones. I can see your back porch if I close my eyes now. I can hear the train track through the laundry on the line. Yeah, I'm thinking it's your business. You don't have to answer. Knocking on your screen door in the summertime. I can see your back porch if I close my eyes now. I can hear the train track through the laundry on the line. Yeah, I'm thinking it's your business, but you don't have to answer. Knocking on your screen door in the summertime. Everybody's out there, climbing all the trees there, swinging in the breeze there, just swinging on the vine. Dreaming about a sailboat. I don't need a fur coat. Underneath the dashboard, got some sweet potato wine. I can see your back porch if I close my eyes now. I can hear the train track, do the laundry on the line. Thinking it's your business, you don't have to answer. Knocking on your screen door in the summertime. Knocking on your screen door in the summertime.
All right.
John Prine.
Good
knocking
old
on your
John
screen door.
Prine. Yeah.
Can't beat John Prine.
Terrible loss. Another one of the first ones that really hit me hard. With
Speaking of
COVID.
loss,
Yeah, you know, in Nashville, they didn't make a very big deal about him passing. It kind of bothered me.
Me too. And
It's like it was a big deal.
And it's funny now. I think his fan base has probably quadrupled
Yeah.
since he passed away. I was playing the Bluebird last Sunday night, and thinking about all the people that have played that stage, John Prine being one of them, and
Right.
songwriters, being discovered. And
Well, you'd see him around Nashville.
Yeah,
I mean, I played a place called, what was it, American, it was a cafe, Athens Family Cafe.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he would go there and eat.
Yep.
And the guy I played with, Rick Joe, we'd be there and he'd come in and sit around and you
Yeah.
wouldn't know who he was from Adam.
Nice guy.
Just a really, really cool guy.
Yeah.
And another great loss this week was Dickie Betts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the bands, the Allman Brothers, that really got me into being what I want to be, is
All of us.
being a drummer and a singer, and our good buddy Jack Pearson, of course, spent some years with the Almonds, and but I'll tell you, that was, man,
It was tough. And if you're only a Dickie Betts fan because of the Allman Brothers, you need to stretch out and check out his band Great Southern that he was doing during the same time period. But when the Allman Brothers would be off, Greg would cut his solo records and Dickie would cut these records with Great Southern, which is just the epitome of that era of.
yeah. When I saw the post of him passing away, I immediately YouTubed him.
Yeah.
And his band you were just talking about, the first thing they show is when he was on the Dick Clark show.
Yeah.
It wasn't American Bandstand then. It was when he spun off of that and actually brought in real bands and they could
Yeah.
do their thing. And
Yeah.
Dickie Betts was one of the first bands Dick Clark brought in to be on that new show. And I was going, wow, I'd forgotten about all that cool stuff.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff.
Was a turning point in music.
Oh, it was.
Especially that genre and everything. Barry Oakley.
Yeah.
What a
Well,
great
it's
bassist.
because Wednesday night you were playing a Miles Davis tune called All Blues.
Yeah.
Great classic blues tune. And when the Allman Brothers came out with their Dreams I'll Never See, which of course Molly Hatchet made a big rock and roll hit, but the original version, they went into the studio, Greg and Dickie, and with All Blues,
Yeah.
and said, this
Yeah.
is how we want this song to sound. We want this to be an Allman Brothers Miles Davis tune. And if you listen to it,
They
you
put,
go back and listen to it now, you're like, yeah, that's what they did.
they put their stamp on
They
it.
did, without a
Well,
doubt.
speaking of artists, Dylan Christian has a new CD out.
do.
It is called Used to Be Me. And it's on my regular rotation inside my Denali, buddy, let me tell you.
Well, that's great.
And killer songs, and your partner Rick Waters did most of the work on it here, I
Did a
see.
lot of it, yeah.
And and me and Dylan talked about it because a lot of people are on the buzz with your Under the Bus tune, but I took the complete opposite on it. I went with the Dylan Christian, and I've told you this, that I've come to know and love with your real simple buddy song.
Oh, well, we can do that.
I mean, when I first heard it, I went, okay, that's the Dylan Christian. I don't know if Roland will agree with me or not, but this is the song that to me brought out the Dylan Christian that I've become to know and love. And yeah, if you would do that, man, that'd be great. And it's a true story, I
it's
understand.
been a long time since I've played it, actually, but yeah.
Yeah.
In Woodbury, there's a gentleman named Buddy Francis that is probably 92 now. And when I first moved here, he's the first guy I met because he knew I had guitars. And his wife, there's a jail down there in Woodbury, and she was the cook for the jail. And Buddy raised goats and played. He would call me to do these meet and three gigs with his band, all these 80-year-old guys, and doing exactly what you think they'd be doing. He had his little big three-ring binder full of George Jones and Merle Haggard.
There you go.
You'd hang on and go, and every time he had a guitar, he had a 38 Special in the guitar case.
Oh.
I asked him one time, I said, Buddy, I said, why do you have a pistol in every guitar case? He said, well, he calls me Dylan because it's just easier for him, I guess, and I just quit correcting him. He said, Dylan, I tell you what, you never know which guitar you want to take to a gig, and you never know when they don't want to pay you. So for one of those gigs where you make $7 at, maybe he'll shoot you if you don't pay him. But
You want us to wait? We're good? All right, go ahead, man.
so this is there was a cheese factory in Woodbury that everybody would bring their milk to and make cheese, and they ran an ad one day for a 2-day job wanting workers, and his wife said, go down and get this 2-day job, buddy. So he worked his 2 days, went in and for $1 a day, and went in to get his money, and they said, well, we got a little bit more work to do if you could hang on. So 2 days became 19 years.
Oh, wow.
So I hope I can remember this. We'll see. Buddy had a job at the factory and assembly line, just assembling cheese. 2-day job that lasted 19 years. Buddy raised goats just for him and his wife. He opens up his jelly with his pocket knife, spreads it on his biscuit with the same knife, picks his ears. Buddy, can you spare a dime? If you can't, that's just fine. Buddy, do you have some time to kill today? Buddy, won't you sing a song about how right conquers wrong? Buddy, won't you get your guitar down, tune it up and play? Betty met a girl that he thought he would like. She was 12, she was pretty, and she had a bike. She took him for a ride cause she thought he was pretty too. There's one thing you must understand, there ain't no sin to be a pretty man. Take a look at Elvis, Buddy says yeah, or look at me too. Now, buddy, can you spare a dime? If you can't, that's just fine. Buddy, do you have some time to kill today? Buddy, won't you sing a song about how right conquers wrong? Buddy, won't you get your guitar down, tune it up and play? If I could live to be 110, I could never be quite as cool as him, or sing as many songs as he can do. But if I could just make it to 98, I think that would be just great, as long as my baby's next to me like yours is you. Singing, buddy, can you spare a dime? If you can't, that's just fine. Buddy, do you have some time to kill today? Buddy, won't you sing a song about how right conquers wrong? Buddy, won't you get your guitar down, tune it up and play? I said, buddy, won't you get your guitar down, tune it up and play? Buddy in the Cheese Factory.
Right off of Dylan's new CD, Used to Be Me, and producer Brian says, let's take a pause. We'll be right back, y'all.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Does your home need freshening up? Let our family at Farrah Construction help you. We do painting, new flooring, anything that you need. If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Farrah Construction offers high-quality craftsmanship, quick response, and attention to detail. For home restoration at a price you can afford, Farrah Construction can get the job done no matter how big or small it is. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
As a leader in environmental services, sustainability is deeply integrated into our business model. At Middle Point Landfill, we are environmentalists at heart. We use cutting-edge technology in combination with our deep experience in recycling and waste services to protect our environment and our neighbors. That's our job, and that's our promise. We invite you to learn more about us at middlepointlandfill.com. For public services, we are sustainability in action.
Life is challenging and ever-changing. Take control with passive income through real estate investing. Learn how. Learn now. Let Del Walmsley and Lifestyles Unlimited's investors and mentors show you. Meet Del's team live in Chattanooga 2 days only at the Marriott downtown Saturday and Sunday, May 4th and 5th. Register now at GiveMeTotalFreedom.com. That's GiveMeTotalFreedom.com. Enter promo code 2024 for a special discount offer. GiveMeTotalFreedom.com. Code 2024.
Enjoy life at Adams Place.
Had to argue with them about whether or not I'm going to play bridge because I hadn't played it for about 25 years, but they still want me to do it, so that was very nice. My name is Carrie Shannon. There's so many things that you can do to help us keep feeling younger at Adams Place. I'm glad we made this choice.
I'm Terry Deal. Call me about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111. Memorial Boulevard, across from Walmart.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control and the law offices of John Day.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
WGNS encourages you to shop local. Let's patronize our local family businesses. This Saturday brings Ann Campbell's Early Learning Center fundraiser, Saddle Up, over at MTSU's Livestock Center. That's 8:30 this Saturday morning until 11:30 at the MTSU Livestock Center. They're at 1720 Greenland Drive. The Ann Campbell Early Learning Center's Saddle Up this Saturday from 8:30 in the morning until 11:30 at MTSU's Livestock Center. Oh yes, the weekend brings Earth Day, Saturday, right up on the Murfreesboro Square, 10 until 2. It's our 23rd annual Earth Day. Thanks Middle Tennessee Electric for making it possible. We'll see you at Earth Day this Saturday. Would you like to learn more about local history? Well, join your friends from the Rutherford County Historical Society every Saturday morning from 9 until noon at the old one-room Ransom Schoolhouse, 717 North Academy Street. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Rutherford weather.
Mostly cloudy skies for this afternoon with high temperatures into the lower 70s. Then for tonight, under mostly cloudy skies, we'll drop to a low of 48. I'm meteorologist Michael Cara, News Radio WGNS. Currently at 69.
Broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios. MTE serves members with more than just electricity. Their community outreach team works with schools, parents, and students to provide engaging and unique learning experiences. MTE serving to make life better since 1936.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
All right, we're back with Mr. DeLynn Christian, Avett Lane, and myself. And hey, Avett.
Yeah.
We need to apologize to Nene's kids. We didn't say good morning to them. They've already sent me a message, and they're saying, "Good morning, Mr. Mickey and Mr. Avett and Mr. DeLynn."
Hey, Nene.
And
Mr. Brian.
Go ahead, Brian.
The world wants to know if Johnny B ever found his phone.
Yes.
Okay.
He either found it or got a new one.
I think he had a new one.
I think he may have found it, got a new one.
Oh, so that must be what this cell phone here is. Okay, I got
it. and the kids are asking, where is Mr. Johnny? Mr. Johnny is picking up some family that flew in from a vacation at the airport, guys. So that's why Mr. Johnny's not with us this morning. So, but everything's good. He'll be back next Friday, good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise.
There you go.
Yeah. He's still hunting his phone.
Imagine that. Aren't we all?
Well, when he posted on Facebook yesterday, I knew, okay, either found it or he bought a new one. Because he was welcoming you to the show this morning in a post yesterday afternoon. So he's got somebody's phone. Yeah, let's put it that way.
Let's do another Prime tune out of E.
All right.
It's called Same Thing Happened to Me. Did you ever hear how Prime got discovered?
No.
What's his name? Siskel and Ebert. It was Ebert. Was in Chicago, and he was at a movie, reviewing the movie, and apparently the popcorn was too salty, so he got mad. He left, went to the coffee shop next door, and John Prine was playing there, just doing an open mic, and he was mesmerized by it. Went and wrote an article about him, which got him another gig, which got Chris Christopherson to come in to sing, which got him the record deal.
Oh, nice.
I love that.
That's cool.
It's called Same Thing Happened to Me. Moonlight shining on the back of my hand, Cadillac rattling in a garbage can. Yeah, it looks like something chased you up a tree. All the same thing happened to me. Wild wind blowing down the neck of my shirt. Old man sitting on a bench in the dirt. Yeah, it looks like another ship has gone to sea. Yeah, the same thing happened to me. Shoe shine, someone's got to give you the news. It's a fine line that separates the boy from the blues. Yeah, it looks like you could use some company. All the same thing happened to me. Play that bass. I'm just a running just as fast as I can. Someone take a hold of my hand. Yeah, it looks like something chased you up a tree. All the same thing happened to me. I said the same thing happened to me. I said the same thing happened to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Woo. You gotta love it.
Follow along at home.
You got to love it.
So, Mickey, you're at Hop Springs tonight?
Tonight, we're going to try to do this thing every other month. We're calling it the Hot Springs Line Dance Party, and had the first one month and a half back, and it went over. We were pleasantly surprised.
There you
Can
go.
I say it that way?
Sure.
And it went awesome, and so we're back for the second one tonight. And according to Matt, all the feedback he's getting, he's expecting it to be bigger than the one before. So if that happens, it'll be a pretty big deal for us. So we hope it works out. And thanks to all you guys that have asked about Hot Springs. That's why I posted a pretty good long post yesterday about Hot Springs. Hot Springs is just not a brewery. And I'm having to explain that to a lot of people. And a lot of people don't understand the brewery style of venues.
Right.
It's not like your local club scene. It's not. I mean, I hate to say this because I don't want to knock the clubs I'm playing, but it is a step up.
Yeah,
At least
and
Hot
it's
Springs is
a whole lot more friendly.
Yes.
Family friendly.
Yeah.
You know, you got the young couples with their babies and their puppies.
And it's not like your local club where people overindulge. They don't.
No.
They're there as beer tasters or wine tasters, and it's not a let's get drunk atmosphere at any brewery I played at.
Enjoy the music.
And they just enjoy the scenery and what Hot Springs has to offer with the Frisbee golf course, the hiking trails, the outdoor pet park.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can make it a daily event and never even go inside and buy a beer.
I think that's what's going to be great about Uncle Dave Macon Days there.
Yes.
And this Saturday, I think they've got some kind of crafts fair going on.
Yes, tomorrow. They're calling it Punk Park.
Punk Party.
Punk Flea Market.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good name for it.
Yeah, Punk Flea Market. And got I think 20 bands playing all day long tomorrow, just from everywhere. So, he's already got tons of feedback on that. And, of course, there'll be vendors from all over the place there, too. So, and the weather, hey, going to be great weather all weekend long, man. So get out and do something. I wish somebody would have sent me Raymond and Miss Sherry, if you guys are listening, hey, Chef, send me who's at Seasons tonight and tomorrow night. I haven't seen anything posted lately, so.
Hey, they're running great bands
get me updated.
as well.
Yes.
They're supporting local music.
Yeah, Chef.
There she is yelling at you.
Yeah. So Chef Raymond and Sheriff, you guys are listening, or Kenny, if you know who's at Seasons tonight and tomorrow night, let me know. I'll definitely get it on here for you.
See, they love it. They love it.
Producer Brian taught me how to do those things.
Dangerous man.
Here's one off the new record. I actually wrote this tune in high school, and it took that many years because I'm definitely not in high school anymore. But the song is called Used to Be Me because the me I am now and the me I was back in the 70s are two different me's. Still pretty cool me, but as some folks know, I am a stage 4 cancer survivor at this moment for lung cancer. And when I found out, 7 years ago, and they took half one of my lungs out, and you're going through all that stuff, and you're freaking out about everything, you're trying to find the right doctors. My wife had been in contact with my very first girlfriend in high school, which is not always a great situation. Yeah, but it turns out that Leslie, her name is, out of college became a cancer research journalist. So she knew everything. She got on my situation and found my doctors at Vanderbilt and said, here's who you need to go see. And I did, and everything is right now steady. So I wrote this tune, and I was playing the song at the house one time, and my wife's like, that's a pretty tune. Who wrote that? I said, I wrote that. She goes, about who? I said, well, there was time before you, honey. But, so she gave me the okay for it. So this is called Used to Be Me. I used to be the one to hold you close. It used to be me that you wanted the most. Somewhere down the line I let you slip away. Was I looking for a brighter day? Some kind of sign to show me the way. Girl, I didn't mean to confuse you with my heart. I used to call you up every now and then just to say hello as my day would begin. Lately it seems I have forgotten to call. I know I've neglected a lot of things. One of them was you, so it seems. I won't say I'm sorry cause I've said it so much before. But it would be so nice to hold you, and I don't mean for just one night. It would be so nice to kiss your lips in the morning light. But I know those heartaches just won't go away. Maybe I can hold you another night, see you another day. I won't confuse you, girl, I'll just leave you alone. I'll keep my feelings to myself, I will write them down in my songs. And when I see you with another man, I'll smile from across the room. It's funny, paybacks are a son of a I could ruin, but way too soon. But it would be so nice to hold you, and I don't mean for just one night. It would be so nice to kiss your lips in the morning light. But I know those heartaches just won't go away. Baby, I just pray that you might stay with me another day. Kiss me. Hey!
That's a title cut of DeLyn's latest CD called Used to Be Me, y'all.
I got records for sale at the gigs, and you can find it on Spotify and iTunes and YouTube Music and all that current, what do they call that? Streamable services. So.
I imagine we'll start working them in during the jam.
Sure. I'm happy with that.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good work. It was a while to get it together, but
that's good.
It came out. I think it's one of the better records I've done for a while.
Well, producer Brian has entered the room, so guys, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
This is Stan with Parks Auction. The annual Milton consignment sale coming up Saturday, April the 20th. The auction starts at 9.
Good and used farm, construction, and landscaping equipment, trucks, trailers, RVs, boats, campers, and more.
If you got good consignments, holler at me.
Don't miss this community event. This Saturday, the auction starts at 9, and there's even free food.
Be with us Saturday at Milton, 11132 Las Casas Pike.
Firm 3984.
In retirement, it's all about income. Your money, making money, and you're not spending down your principal. That's the way we do it at Retirement Income Solutions. So if you're spending down your principal, or your money's not making money, keeping you ahead of inflation, check us out today at risolutions.net. risolutions.net. And make sure to join us Saturdays at noon and Sunday afternoons at 1 for Retirement Income Solutions Radio with Nathan Cox and Lindsay Cotter.
Bud's Tire has been helping Rutherford County with tires, oil changes, brakes, and more since 1987. This is Kay Mitchell, and even though we opened Bud's Tire in 1987, Bud started changing tires with his father next to the old hardware store in the 1950s. Just as it was true in the 50s, it is still true today. At Bud's Tire, you will always get friendly customer service. Visit Bud's Tire on the Old Woodbury Highway or call us at 896-TIRE. That's 896-8473.
French's Shoes and Boots is the #1 place to shop for boots, shoes, apparel, accessories, and much more. Family owned and operated since 1903, French's is always stocked with the top brands in work and western wear. French's is the best place in the South to get Hey Dude shoes for the whole family with the best selection in town. French's Shoes and Boots, your hometown store for boots, shoes, and more.
Shop at French's, French's Shoes and Boots.
1837 South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
We're visiting with Jennifer Sanchez, manager of Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift at 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
You're not just walking into just a big warehouse. You're walking into rooms. We've got a media room, we've got a boutique room, we've got a vintage room, a furniture area, kitchen, all that.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift.
Every day you go in there, I promise you it's changing.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift, 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Online at steeredstraightthriftstore.org.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
All right, and we're back, and here in just a few minutes, we're going to get another special guest up here. But, Avon, I need to give a special shout-out to our dance teachers tonight. The Let's Go Girls will be at Hot Springs for the line dance party tonight with Rockin' Country, and that's Miss Renee, Barbara, and Rita, along with J.R. Jernigan, our good buddy Miss J.R.
Yeah, J.R.
And Miss Judy Fairbanks is going to be there tonight. So
That'll be a hoot.
We're going to have teachers all down the dance floor. So don't be nervous.
From 8 to 80, they'll teach you how to do it.
Yes, and we're all just going to have a big time tonight. And now we got Mr. Roland Justice going to pick and grin with us.
Yeah.
Welcome, Roland.
Thank you. I wanted to. I'm glad you guys asked me to play because Delin just told his story of his diagnosis, and it kind of coincides with this song. He handed me this, what was a poem at the time. I think he had music to it, but he was keeping it to himself. But he turned it over to me, and I was glad to get it. And one of my exercises, disciplines, whenever I wrote a song, and I'm going to just tell you, this is a love song. And when I began writing songs years and years ago, one of my disciplines was you just never use the word love. It's difficult to write a love song without the word love. Well, Delin did it this time. So anyway, does anyone want to hear this? Yes.
Sure.
All right, here we go. I know I haven't played this 100 times, so there's a likelihood I'm going to screw it up, and the added addition of being live on the radio. That's right. Sometimes I wake up with a very bad dream. Feel like I cry, feel like I could scream. Sometimes I wonder, what does all of this mean? Can't make the coffee, don't grind the beans. My day gets started, destination's unknown. Sun is still shining on the earth down below. I feel so grateful that you're still by my side. If tomorrow don't show up, been a hell of a ride. Been a hell of a ride. Get to where we're going. Been a hell of a ride. Each and every day. And if you're by my side when a hurricane is blowing, you can depend there ain't no wind enough to blow us away. Some days you're lucky, some days your luck just runs bad. Some days you'll try, others you shouldn't have. Some days you're happy as a lark in a tree. I can survive anything as long as you're here beside me. Been a hell of a ride, get to where we're going. It's been a hell of a ride, each and every day. And if you're by my side when a hurricane is blowing, you can depend there ain't no wind enough to blow us away. Go ahead. This day is over, lay down to rest. You'll be beside me, lay your head on my chest. I'll be so grateful that you're still by my side. If tomorrow don't show up, it's been a hell of a ride. Been a hell of a ride, get to where we're going. Been a hell of a ride, you're my best friend. It's been a hell of a ride, my beautiful wonder. Been a hell of a ride, being by your side. Been a hell of a ride. Been a hell of a ride, being by your side. One hell of a ride.
Oh, Roland Justice,
a
y'all.
great song, boys. That is a fine tune.
And Roland, they can hear more of that where now coming up?
What's that?
What dates you got coming up again?
Next Friday, I'm going to be right across the street at Lunch on the Plaza. The last 2 Fridays in May, I will be there. It's 11 and 1. And May 5th, I'm going to be at Panther Creek.
Ah, Panther Creek. I'm hearing a lot about that place.
It's a great place. It is a great place.
Yeah, awesome. Roland Justice, y'all. Check them out whenever you get the chance. Lots of talent in
Is
this
that
town.
is that on Panther Creek Road?
Yeah, it's right behind.
Well, Panther around here is not Panther. It's Panther.
Yeah.
Panther Creek Road. That's where they got that from. Oh man.
Hey, thanks, Roland, for coming and hanging out with us,
Yeah.
man.
Good friend.
That was
It's gonna
excellent,
take
buddy.
5 minutes for him to tune that guitar. I could just beat the hell out of it.
It comes back pretty quick. Gotta love those Gibsons. We got time for a couple more.
Well, sure we do.
Let's do another John Prine tune. I said I'm doing my John Prine show at Uncle Dave Making Days on the 7th. It's a Saturday. I'm not sure what time yet, but it'll be a good festival. That is for sure. When John Prine wrote this one, he was writing. He had decided to plan some people sit and plan writing sessions where you say you're going to meet at 10 o'clock Friday morning. You sit there knee to knee and you write tunes. That's how a lot of people make their living. I'm not a guy that can really do that, but he had scheduled this session with Dave Goodman, and he was flying home to get to it in time and had no ideas in his head at all. And he was reading the National Enquirer. Is that the rag paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's at the end of the registers at the Kroger store or whatever. He looked at the title and it said "Oldest Baby in the World," and it had this old baby, and he said, "Well, I see a lot of them every night sitting at the bar at my gigs." So that's where the song came from. She's got the mind of a child, a body peeking over the hill. Yes, she would if she could, and she should, but nobody will. With her nails painted red and her hair so unnaturally curled. Yeah, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. She's tasted the nightlife, it's left her nothing but hunger. All the available men seem to think that they want something younger. Youth is a costume, the beauty within is unfurled. Yeah, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Fast horses win races, royal flushes beat aces, and everyone's playing to keep. So let's turn out the light and rock that old baby to sleep. She likes the sound of the rain, but she's so afraid of the thunder. She's got a heart full of hope. She's got a head so full of wonder. She may look like a woman, somewhere she's daddy's little girl. Yeah, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Yeah, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Yeah, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world.
baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
John Prine, rest his soul.
That is good
Boy, I tell you what.
stuff.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah, I can visualize it. I'm thinking, man, is that so true?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing but 3/4 in the truth. That's what it's all about.
But it's a blessing. Such a blessing. Dylan and I both are cancer survivors.
Absolutely.
And all of
me
our
three.
friends. And that's right. Even just more recently than me and Dylan, I guess. And blessings to all you cancer survivors out there. Live every day like it could be your last, because that was a mind-opening year for me and the wife.
Oh, yeah.
Because while I was battling, bless her heart, she came down with some health stuff too.
she got real-
2022, I'm glad it is long gone, and hopefully the future is bright ahead for all of us.
Yeah, I remember we didn't really know each other when you were going through that, but we kind of hooked up on different Facebook friends, and just like, wow, we're kind of going through the same thing.
I'll tell you a story, just a real quick thing of how good of guys are out there at Hop Springs and the jam band and all that. That year, 2022 and 23, man, I was almost bought it, but those guys would not let me load or load out or load in or whatever. Old Mike Van Hootie, he'd grab me, no, leave that alone. He'd grab all that. That stuff's not light, the equipment and stuff. And they took care of me.
He brought...
I fell down a couple of times. Y'all remember that.
Mike Van Hootie is a true gentleman.
Yes.
I mean, when I was going through my stuff,
great guy.
He came over to my house with more groceries than I can even comprehend. Money that he's like, and he was like, don't open any of this till I leave, because you're going to take everything. And he is definitely a brother from another mother.
Speaking of the jam band members, brother
guy.
Dave Botter.
Yeah.
Hope you're recovering well, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Another fine
you
gentleman.
hang in there, buddy, because we're missing you, but you got to get well first. And
I talked to him recently.
I know what that's like.
He's jonesing. He's jonesing for the band. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he is. Yeah, he's a player, buddy. He is a player.
That's awesome. Take us out of here with something, Dylan.
I was standing by my window on that cold and lonely day when I saw that hearse go rolling, but to take my mother away. So I told that Undertaker, please drive slow. That's my mother that you're hauling, yes, and I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting, in the sky, Lord, in the sky. So I followed close behind her. I tried to hold up, I tried to be brave, but I could not hold my sorrow, no, when they laid her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting, in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Take me back, Lord, to my childhood, when the church bells used to ring, singing praises of sweet Jesus, my Lord, that Mother Maybell taught us to sing. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by, by and by? There's a better home awaiting, in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting, in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Call your mother, tell her that you love her now.
There's a circle
in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Woo! Call your mother, tell her that you love her.
WG